Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sioux City for tonight's hockey game between the Lincoln Stars. They're here in Sioux City. It's Wednesday night. Like I said, that they would be here on the weekly show on Wednesday, or on this past Sunday. Right now, Lincoln, they're 3-5-2 in their last 10. Sioux City, they've not done very well either. 3-4-3 in their last 10. They're both on they're both on losing streaks. Lincoln with 3, of course, Sioux City with 4, which means their standings-wise, they've dropped. Now, Waterloo, they're top of the Western Conference at 12-4-1. Great team, of course. Sioux City is 6th. They're 7-7-3. Lincoln's 8-7-2. So, both these teams are going to have to, really a win here could most likely determine what happens in the long run for both these teams. And of course, another news announcement for Sioux City: Ignat Belov was claimed off waivers from Sioux City to Cedar Rapids. Now, he will play, but just not tonight. I'm thinking he'll play in Sioux Falls on Friday, which is where Sioux City goes right after this game. So, yeah. Sioux Falls is, of course, last with 3-11-2. Madison's, of course, last as well, 2-15-1. Both, I mean, I don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't know what's up with some of these teams. But they're just not good. Okay, just so you know. They're just not good. Anyway, we'll take a break. We'll be taking a look at some scores right after this. And we welcome you back here to the Tyson-Event Center Gateway Arena for tonight's matchup between the Lincoln Stars at the Sioux City Musketeers. Now, we're going to continue on here with USHL goals, or scores, I should say, to start off, even though they have scored goals. Team USA's up on Muskegon 2-1. The other Team USA is up against Youngstown 2-0. Dubuque at Des Moines just getting started. Madison's at Green Bay, Fargo's at Sioux Falls, and Omaha is at Tri-City. Of course, we have to do NHL scores, because what would be any night without some NHL hockey? Calgary leads the Flames 1-0 at the end of the first. Senators are on the power play as a scoreless game at the end of the first. Maple Leafs are leading the Red Wings 3-0 with about half a minute left to go in the first. Blues are at the Lightning, tied up at 0 at the end of the first. Rangers lead 3-0 over the Hurricanes at the end of the first. Obviously not the start that the Rangers would like, or excuse me, the Hurricanes, sorry. Right now Pittsburgh's leading Vancouver 2-1 at the end of the first. Washington's up on the Panthers 1-0 at the end of the first. Blue Jackets up on the Flyers 2-1 at the end of the first. Golden Knights are at the Predators. Ducks are at the Coyotes. Oilers are at the Avalanche. Islanders are at the Kings, rather. And Jets are at the Sharks. So busy day in the NHL. Of course, there's only one game tomorrow. That's the New Jersey at Montreal game. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and Montreal, they already had their Thanksgiving. The game's in Montreal, so I mean it would make sense, obviously. Magic lead the Cavaliers 48-39 with 4:58 left to go in the second. Pacers lead the Jazz 36-32 in the second. The 76ers beat the Kings 38-33. Kings just got a 2, so that... Right now, the Pistons are at the Hornets. Pistons are up 47-46 on the Hornets. The Brooklyn Nets are leading... the Celtics are leading the Nets 37-32 in the second. Raptors lead the Knicks 17-13, 5:31 left to go in the first. Hawks are at the Bucks, Clippers are at the Grizzlies, Heat are at the Rockets, Timberwolves at the Spurs, Wizards at the Suns, Lakers at the Pelicans, Thunder at the Trailblazers, and Bulls are at the Warriors. Let's take a look at some college basketball because, you know, we have the time for it. And we have to make our money, too, by doing this. Kansas beat Dayton 90-84 in overtime. At halftime, Gonzaga's up on Southern Mississippi 53-32. Michigan State beat UCLA 75-62. The Tar Heels beat the Crimson Tide today 76-67. Virginia beat Maine 46-26. That's a very low-scoring basketball game. For sure. I don't know what happened there. Apparently defenses didn't want any points. I think that's what's up. I don't know. Oregon is at Seton Hall at 8:30. Of course, we'll be keeping track of all these sports throughout the intermissions in our post-game show coming up later tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us for our pregame show, and we'll see you in the first. We'll see you soon.